Hello YouTube and welcome back. This is Nico and you're watching Dare to Game. Today we're playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and we're doing another weapons list. This one being for repeaters. Now much like the other two videos that I've done in the series so far, that being for revolvers and pistols, there are only 3 in the game, so this one will be a ranking of 3 to 1. 3 being the worst, 1 being the best. Now, it's important to note that these weapons won't be very far off because Rockstar went to great lengths to make sure that none of their weapons were super overpowered while others were crap. So basically, one will be better at one thing, and one will be better at one thing, so none of them are bad weapons. With that in mind, these are all measured on standard ammunition, and are all maxed out with all the upgrades you can get at the store. So, with all that in mind, we will start off with number 3. So here at number 3, we have the Carbine Repeater, the bread and butter of repeaters. This is one that you will get free at the beginning of the game, so everyone should have. This one has a ranking of 48, and that is, of course, on the scale of 0 to 80, 0 being the worst, 80 being the best. With that in mind, like I've said before, all the weapons on this list will be similar in score, so let's just keep that all in mind. The Carbine Repeater, the only real good standout thing about this gun is that you get it for free. So you'll have it at the beginning. Other than that, it doesn't beat the other two guns in any single section. So with that in mind, it's right in the middle between the other two for damage, range, and accuracy, and fire rate. Unfortunately, it does suffer from capacity. This one has the worst capacity on this list at only 7 rounds. So let's see how it works in a live fire scenario. Alright. As you can see, it's not exactly slow. It's a decent fire rate. It's a pretty accurate gun, and of course you have the option to put a small scope on it, which you can then aim in and fire. Now with all the repeaters, you have to press the trigger again after firing to cycle the next round. But with that in mind, that does it for number 3, so let's move on to number 2. So at number 2, we have this beautiful weapon here, the Lancaster Repeater. This one getting a score of 48.5 out of 80, so only being slightly better than the Carbine Repeater in total score, but it has the best range, accuracy, and fire rate out of the 3. It has a maximum capacity of 14 rounds, making it an excellent weapon for basically any scenario in the game. So let's see how it looks when we fire it. Alright. As you can see, it has a decent fire rate, like all repeaters. 14 rounds, last you quite some time, so it's great in combat. With that in mind, like I've said before, you have to press the trigger after every trigger pull to load another one. And then, for 14 rounds, it takes quite some time to reload the magazine. But once you do, it's got plenty of rounds again, so decent weapon. Let's move on to number 1. So at number 1, we have a weapon that unfortunately you don't unlock until rather late into the game, because it's such an excellent weapon. The Litchfield Repeater. This one coming in with a total score of 49.5, making it the best out of the 3. But like I said, not a huge gap between them, so they're all really good weapons. This one has the highest capacity, highest damage, and fastest reload out of the 3. As well as the total magazine size, like I said, the capacity is the highest. It's got 16 rounds, making it, a gun with a lot of rounds in it. Its downsides are it has the lowest accuracy out of the 3 and the lowest fire rate. So let's see how it runs. The fire rate isn't bad, but unfortunately this is where your accuracy struggles, because right after cycling around, you can see the large ring around it. It doesn't zoom back in very quickly, so it actually suffers from accuracy, except when you're, really taking your time. Now you can see from the style of reloading, it's basically the volcanic pistol, but the rifle form. Obviously, like the other ones, you can pop a scope on it, and then you can use it for longer range shots, but yeah, so that one being the best. So that does it for this one. Join us next time. Well, that's another video in the books. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to put some links on the screen here to help you subscribe and maybe see another video. But in any case, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.